Hello everyone, my name is Dane Leone and today I'm going to walk you through how you can add the Kami extension to your Chrome browser and why Kami is a great tool to both increase your productivity and save you time in class and in teaching, as well as create a more interactive learning experience for your students. So, I'm going to do this through the lens of the Chrome Web Store, although you can do the same steps through the Microsoft Edge Store if you are a Microsoft user. In order to access Kami and add it to your extensions, just click on Search Extensions, type in Kami, and click on that first link that comes up that says Kami for Google Chrome. And from here, you can add to Chrome the Kami extension. After accepting a couple permissions, it should pop up in the top right corner. And that's where your portal is going to be to access your Kami dashboard whenever you want to upload PDFs, annotate over PDFs, or send PDFs out to your students in order to annotate on top of them. There's a bunch of different features on the Kami dashboard that you can explore, but the couple that I want to talk about today are the Open File From and the Trending Resources. Trending Resources is great because there's already pre-made templates that you can either edit or push out as is for your students to complete. This has things like Venn diagrams, flow charts, sequence charts, notebooks, and other different learning activities for the students to engage in. So check those out because those can definitely save you some time in trying to create resources on the fly. What I want to explore now is the Open File From menu where you have three options. You can upload files from Google Drive, from your own device, or OneDrive, which many of the IUP staff use. So let's open a file from OneDrive, and you won't see many documents on my OneDrive because I don't use it too much, but I've uploaded a couple so that we can do this quick demo today. Once you find the file you want to annotate on top of or send to your students, you're just going to click on it and click Open. And once opened, you can find on the left side your Annotate menu. And the Annotate menu has a lot of different tools to explore, and I want to just review a couple of those, my favorite ones that I like to use in my learning activities. I'm a Spanish teacher, so you'll see some Spanish here. Don't worry about not understanding what it says. It's the tools that are the most important today and how to push the students, push the assignments out to your learners. So a couple of the tools that I really like to use, maybe you want to use a text box. Put a text box up top that says something like, spend 5 minutes reading this activity. And once you push this assignment out to the students, which I'll show you how to do in a couple minutes, they will see the annotations that you've made. You can add text boxes. I also love using the markup tool. There's a text highlighter, which since this is mainly a PDF annotating extension, it recognizes the text, which allows you to easily highlight text and make comments on the right side using the comment feature too. So for me, I might highlight a phrase in Spanish and say este año means this year. And again, all of these annotations will show up when we push this assignment out to our students. So we got text boxes, we got some highlighters, you can even draw on the document if you wish to draw on it. I don't use that too much, but that could be super useful for certain disciplines and content areas. Once you've made your document as you wish your students to see it and you're ready to send it out, what you're going to do is click on the top right corner of this page where it says Share Document. Sharing link permissions, you're going to change it to anyone. And if you want students to have their own copy, which is what I typically do, you're going to click on Create an Individual Copy and Update Sharing Link, which would create a link, a unique link for the students that you can add into your D2L assignment postings. Once you've copied the link and added it to D2L, if the students click on the link, they should have their own unique copy ready for them to engage with and annotate with themselves. So again, the activity that I have here is a reading activity. One of the good features that the Kami provides is that highlight feature. So as students go through, they can highlight sentences. They can make comments for themselves so that they don't get lost in the activity. And as I said before, they can see any comments that you make before sending the activity out to the students. After completing the activity, students would come down here. They'd answer the comprehension questions. Maybe the first one is A, second one's B. We don't have to do all of them, but just to show you how it works. And then when they're ready to send the assignment back to you, they'll just hit share document one more time. They're going to make you an editor on their document. They're going to update their sharing link as well. And one more time, once they add that to the D2L assignment Dropbox, you'll have full access to their assignment, which you can make annotations on top of too. So the Kami Edits, the extension Kami Edits has a ton of cool tools for you to explore. I would encourage you to try to incorporate this into your classroom because it can save you a ton of time, and it's also an engaging resource that has students really interact with whatever learning activity that they're looking at. Hope this helped.